I wanted to make another video, kind of like a video series, where I thought it would be a good idea if I talked about what exactly I'm doing to hopefully lose weight. I thought if I were to, document what I was doing and when in my journey I was doing that, then I could figure out, okay, well, I lost this much, this was working. Or if I at some point stop doing one of these things, then I can go back and kind of see, what that was doing for me, how I felt about it. But also, I thought it would be a good idea if anyone else was interested in knowing or just needed some help with it. I thought it would be a really good idea to have that in a video. So, if that makes sense, I'm going to go ahead. So, kind of a side note, I'm very, very business minded. So I own two small businesses, and a lot of things I do kind of pertain to what I have to do for my businesses. I kind of like insert that into my personal life too. So I make a lot of lists. I'm very strategic about my approach to things. I will plan out everything a month at a time. It's kind of weird, a little ridiculous, but it really works for me, not only in my business, but also in my life. So I think it's a good idea. If you require something like that too, I recommend it. And that'll make sense why I'm mentioning this in a second. But I kind of wanted to, just this week, take one thing at a time and make a change, towards being healthier. And so this week, I wanted to really try to drink the amount of water that I should. Anytime I've ever lost weight, it's because I've counted calories, drank the appropriate amount of water, exercised obviously, but also ate better. So I figured drinking water is easy as part of this. I only drink water anyway, I just don't drink as much as I should. So I read this thing online years ago and I stuck with it, and every time I stuck with it, I was able to lose weight. So I read that if you take your weight and then divide that in half, that's the amount of ounces you should drink, which is where we get the whole 8 cups from, because that's, 64 ounces? And the average person is around 180, 190 or so. Or was. I don't really know anymore. Or at least that's what I read online. Obviously, it doesn't make it true. So for me, I usually have a 32-ounce water bottle, and I'll drink about 4 of them a day. And I think you don't have to actually get to that sometimes ridiculously high number, but as long as you're getting somewhere close and your urine is clear, you're good. So I usually use a water bottle, but right now I'm using this big Quirksicle cup. It's 24 ounces. It keeps stuff really cold, which is awesome because I keep a Brita filter of water in the fridge, and I'll pour it. Since I work from home, it's easier to pour it all day. Since I really like to plan things out, I actually I make a list to help me stay on track with my water drinking, from the time I wake up till right around when I'm comfortable not drinking any more water, so that I'm not having to get up and go to the bathroom late at night. I map out exactly when I need to finish each bottle, and it's pretty ridiculous. But I did write it down to show you guys. So it's backwards, but it's kind of what it looks like. And for me, this works because I usually go to sleep around 10 or 11, and so I'm not getting out of bed late at night at this point. but now I know exactly when I need to finish them, and I kind of just have this written somewhere nearby me so that I'm constantly seeing it and thinking like, okay, it's 10 o'clock and I'm on my second bottle, like I'm on track. That's one way. If you're able to do that, I do recommend it. But I know for a lot of people, like, you know, like my sister who works with children, she doesn't really have that luxury of knowing, you know, between the hours of 9 and 11, she can actually drink a whole bottle of water. So another thing I think is pretty cool is there are these decals, which I actually make, but I don't have any right now. I probably should have grabbed one. I can put a link if anyone wants one, but like it goes on your water bottle and it has these different lines that kind of show you like, okay, by this point drink this by 9 a.m. At this point by 11 a.m. This point by 2 p.m. and it also has on the other side as well. Those are pretty cool. Obviously, it wouldn't work on this, but on a water bottle, it's really cool because you can actually see and have it mapped out. And obviously, that's something you can just do with a marker, but a decal's way better. And it also has a really cool saying on the other side. Again, if anyone wants to see it or buy one, I can put a link. There are water apps that are, I used to use them, but then I kind of like, I got the, you know, my timesheet and then the sticker. But there are apps that like, if you need some sort of visual thing that shows you, like this is all my progress for the day, you can show it and it like shows how each cup is filled as you drink it. And I think a lot of them, if not all of them, come with a reminder for your phone, or you can just set like alarms on your phone or your Fitbit if you have one. I think anything that helps you remember to drink water is probably good. I think that for me, 4 water bottles is plenty, but if I can squeeze in like a 5th one, I'll do it. But yeah, that's not a very long video today. I'm hoping to have another video next Monday, and then I will let you know how this whole week of drinking water, tons of water, has been. It's sometimes uncomfortable at first, constantly having to go to the bathroom, but your body does get used to it, and then you have to go less frequently. So if you kind of say like, I can't do this, don't give up yet. I promise it gets better. Every time I have started dieting and then kind of like stopped and went back and stopped and went back, I've always noticed at first like it is uncomfortable with the amount of times I have to go to the bathroom, but it does ease up. So let me know how much water you drink, or you know, if you have any recommendations for things I should try next week, because I'm hoping to kind of pile them on each other until I have what's working for me figured out. So I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye!